Graduating class, I'll start over. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to present the Oak Harbor High School graduating class of 2024, led by Mr. Jeff Lablin and Ms. Stacy Voorhees.
Thank you. Welcome. At this time, we ask that everyone in the stands please rise and remove your hats for the presentation of colors. Presented by NJROTC Color Guard. Graduates, you may leave your caps on. Please remain standing, everyone, until the colors are unharnessed at the end. Please welcome Jameer Hoya for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At this time, we would like to take a moment here in Wildcat Memorial Stadium to remember all of our fallen Wildcats. Please join me in silence for the ringing of the bell. Thank you, audience. You may be seated. Graduates and staff, you may be seated. Welcome to Wildcat Memorial Stadium. While I've never personally served in the military, as a former U.S. history teacher, I've always had a deep respect and appreciation for all those that have. Since we live in a military community, I would like to take a moment to recognize the many people here today that have served or are currently serving our military. If you are a veteran or currently serving in any of our armed forces, would you please stand and be recognized? One of my favorite things about this town, I think more people were standing than sitting. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Over the last couple of weeks, we've taken a couple of opportunities to honor our NJROTC students and their local, college, and military appointment to the tune of almost $2.5 million. If you are one of these students that I am referring to, please stand and remain standing at this time. Our OTC students. Now, if there are any that maybe weren't ROTC students, but you've enlisted in the military, would you please stand? Thank you. Please stay standing. As we continue to honor scholarships earned, I want to preemptively thank all of you for your service. Thursday evening this week, we had the privilege of honoring seniors that earned local, state, and college and national scholarships in the amount of over $4.5 million. If you are one of these seniors that was honored with a scholarship or recognized the other night, or maybe earned one that we didn't have the chance to recognize, in any amount, would you please stand at this time? Before you're seated, I would also like to make a side note that around $300,000 of this money that was awarded was specifically from the generous support of local organizations, individuals, families, and businesses. This is quite an amazing community. All right, here's the big number. You get to sit in just a minute. You're almost there. Hang on. When you add all of the scholarship money together, military, local, national, college, all of it, for the class of 2024 at Oak Harbor High School, the grand total awarded this year was over $7 million. You may be seated. Please help me welcome our first student speaker, Maggie Root.
Hi, my name is Maggie Root. I would like to start out by saying thank you to all the parents, family, staff, and faculty who came out to support the graduating class today. And congrats to my peers. We finally made it. High school has been a journey for us. Along the way, one of the things we have learned about is failure. Failing that history test, failing to make the varsity team, failing to go to state, failing in friendships, and failing in relationships. All of these failures has taught us resilience. Resilient is how I describe this class. We have fought time and time again for our success, starting in 8th grade when school got shut down. We had an irregular freshman year and have been struggling to catch up ever since. From our battles, failure has taught us how to move forward. When we did fail those AP World History tests, we saw how to use the safety net of retakes to our advantage. When we failed to make varsity, we saw that closed door as an opportunity to try something completely new and fall in love with it. Failure in one friendship opened the opportunity for new and stronger ones. I'm sure that most of you sitting here today are sitting next to someone freshman you would have never imagined you'd be sitting with. We learned hard life lessons from those failed relationships, but we continued to move forward. Being in high school, we are given the chance to fail. That is not something that's given a lot outside of the classroom. Having a safe space to fail has truly allowed for us to grow and get better. So thank you to the teachers like Miss Turner, who allowed for me to retake my test in the morning before school, Mr. Stroshine, who never laughed when I mispronounced fancy words, and Mr. Turner, who answered all my questions, even if to him they were common knowledge. Learning how to ask for help from teachers was a learning experience. I'm an independent person who does not usually enjoy relying on others, but I have learned how to in the past 4 years. I hope that you all take what you have learned from your failures, your mistakes, and your successes during high school and apply those lessons to your future. Take chances, take risks, and take shots, because the worst that can happen is you fail. And if you fail, actually, when you fail, because it is inevitable, remember a failure does not have to be a total loss. As we continue to embrace failure, may we also embrace our future. To the class of 2024, forever forward, I wish you luck in all your endeavors. Thank you. Now please welcome Josiah Viliano.
Hey guys. Many balloons to us, class of 2024. Congratulations on fumbling your way through these last 4 years. Well, it's kind of 5 if you count our transition from 8th grade directly into 10th grade. In the end, time kept turning, and we went our junior and senior years forgetting what staring at our ceilings felt like. It feels good to be out here, and we've done a lot to make it here. We've messed up a lot together over the years, haven't we? In many ways, I would consider us all failures. The good kind. The kind that did not give up all the way. There's this fear that if I fail, no one will like me and everyone will think that I suck. And that is true. No, that's not true. But sometimes the learning process will take us through those feelings. For me, the transition between 10th grade to 11th grade was my least graceful failure. It's strange because throughout sophomore year I thought, wow, I am doing this so well. I'm so good at high school. And then in the summer I realized, wow, I was so bad. Back to then, I was full of myself, and I believed that if I changed nothing, stayed the way that I was, everything would fall into place. And then I lost all my friends because I was a jerk. I mention this because I believe that if this did not happen, I would not be at the point in my life where I'm giving you guys this speech. Those people that I held in contempt are now people that I wish to succeed, because the past is the past and things change. But I came to those conclusions because I fell flat on my face and blew it. Losing friends, losing motivation, losing volleyball matches, all of this serves to form the stepping stones for which I choose to walk on. What you have to do is choose. Failure is scary, but why? Why does failure have to feel like I'm not worth it? Failure needs to be exciting. Failure means that your next door is waiting there, open in front of you. So do you stare at the door that just closed behind you, or do you turn your head and walk? I want to close this speech with a quote, and also a few shout-outs. Thank you to my mom, my dad, my brother, my family. Thank you guys for moving to the Philippines, from the Philippines to the United States. If you didn't do that, I would not be here in front of all these beautiful people. Now, as I promised, a quote from one of my favorite pieces of literature. Toad blinked in the bright sun. Help, said Toad. I cannot see anything. Don't be silly, said Frog. What you see is the clear, warm light of June. Thank you, class of 2024. We did it! Now, please give a warm welcome to Jasmine Phillips.
Good afternoon, guests and graduating class of 2024. We've all faced a setback in life in some way, whether it was big or small. For example, you got denied job after job, didn't get into your dream school, turned over a test paper you studied all night for, only to see a grade that you weren't expecting, didn't get that lead role in the play, became an alternate for state, or didn't even make it to state in a sport or event that you gave your everything to. And in my case, going for a swim during your relay race your sophomore year and looking up to hear your coach say nothing more than, "Oh geez, Jasmine." Shout out Coach Hughes.
we start to wonder if what we put in work for was really worth it. You could think about it this way, or you could look at it as a simple case of everything happening for a reason. The thing about failure is that it's a mindset. We get so caught up in the unknown answers and comparisons of the world around us that we forget that sometimes we simply can't control what happens to us or those around us. But the thing is, we all have the power to control how we respond. If there's one thing these last 4 years have really taught me, it's that things aren't always going to go as planned. But if we shift our mindsets and truly understand that everything happens for a reason, then it becomes so much easier to have a positive outlook on what's next to come. Of course, we will all face some sort of defeat in this next chapter of our lives, but we have the ability to handle it with trust that it's all part of the process. I hope that no matter where life takes all of us, everyone leaves here knowing that behind the obstacles we face, we have accomplished so much and everyone should be proud. In this next chapter, please know that your failures do not define you and your value does not come from the world, but instead the belief that you are worthy of whatever good comes your way. With all that being said, I thank my teachers, staff, peers, friends, my family, and most importantly, God. I wish you all the best and many blessings. Please welcome our next speaker, Ashley Roundy.
Hello, parents, staff, friends, and my fellow class of 2024. I'm honored to share this message with you. When first presented with the topic of embracing failure, I felt stuck on what to talk about because throughout my life I've been taught not to let the lack of success or reward keep me from working hard or being passionate. Throughout high school, I've experienced many times where I feel as if I wasn't enough, always falling behind into second place. In sophomore year, I didn't get into Harbor Choir, leaving me to choose APR instead, where I ended up being a lot more successful than I thought. I didn't become a full member of the varsity girls soccer team up until my junior year. I barely made the cutoff of becoming valedictorian, and I got waitlisted for a college I really wanted to go to. Many of you have probably had similar moments, such as not getting a good score on an assignment you worked really hard on, losing a sporting event, feeling left out, not getting into the programs you wanted to get into, staying up late for a project and still not meeting the deadline, staying after school for extra help, not getting the role you auditioned for, and feeling as if you're constantly struggling. When I was experiencing these moments, I felt very defeated until I realized that failure shows that we're on the right track to winning. Failure pushes us to reshape our mindset and accept new challenges that may come our way. All of our second place, third place, eighth place, and even last place moments do not define us. Instead, they refine us. We are pushed to improve ourselves without boundaries. I want to thank all the teachers, staff, family, and friends that helped us get to this moment, who believed in us even when we didn't believe in ourselves, because we did it. We made it to this finish line and are ready to start our next race. Thank you. Please welcome our next speaker, Frida Castillo.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud family members, and fellow graduates-to-be. Today we celebrate a major milestone in our lives as students as we honor our sacrifices and successes that led us to being able to walk on this stage and receive our diploma. But as this year's theme dictates, I'm compelled to talk about something equally as important as success, embracing failure. The summer after my sophomore year, I experienced my first taste of public failure. In short, I was fired from a leadership position and berated in front of 150 students. There is more to the story, but it is not the context, but how I felt and responded that I believe matters most. Although I did feel immense fear as a retired Marine yelled in my face while insulting my bearing, it was injustice that boiled in my gut. You see, he did not know anything about me, and a single experience does not encompass my character. Instead of letting this humiliation dictate my self-esteem, I believed that my disposition was more than he diminished it to be. Without this, I would not be here speaking to you today. You see, failure is humbling, But failure is not truly failure until you give up. As every teacher, coach, leader, or parent would tell you, failure is inevitable. You should not be afraid to fail, as it is the pathway of learning. Unfortunately, at times, these lessons are very hard to hear and take into consideration. Failure hurts. Failure can crush you so badly that you wish you just had never tried. From the traditional academic disappointments, athletic regrets, to things that are more personal in your life, there is a similarity between all of our failures. We move on. So even subconsciously, we all agree that failure is not the end. Lastly, I would like to remind everyone that unspoken gratitude is of no use to anyone. So thank those who have failed with you. Thank those who have given you wisdom during your failures. Thank yourself for persevering through life. As such, I would like to thank those who have been there for me. My parents, my other family, and especially Chief and Commander, who have helped me throughout my military aspirations. Without you all, I would have never had the courage to carry on. Congratulations to Class of 2024. Here's to our future successes and the valuable failures that will guide us along the way. Thank you. It is my honor to introduce our Oak Harbor Public Schools Superintendent, Mrs. Michelle Kutz-Sybula. Thank you.
Hi, graduates. You guys are looking really good today. It's so nice to be here. I want to say thank you so much. When I stand here on the stage, I speak from the voice of all of those around you. So look at everyone around you here today. They're here to celebrate you, and so I am very honored to be here in front of all of you, this class of 2024. When I was asked to share a few words with you, I was thinking, who do I go talk to that's going to give these already articulate, incredibly optimistic students advice? Like, I can't be the one to do that. So where did I go this year? I actually went to Regency. Does anybody know what Regency is here in town? Raise your hand if you know what Regency is. Yeah. So Regency is a place where our senior citizens go, and I figured who better to ask advice of our graduating class than the seniors who have been around for a long time. So when I asked them to give a few pieces of advice, they had 3 pieces of advice they wanted me to share with all of you today. Lesson 1, always make your bed. Now I know you've heard that before and you're always thinking, yeah, we know that. We've heard it from our parents. Really? That's the advice you're going to bring to us today? But making your bed each morning gives you a sense of accomplishment and control. It's a small win that sets a positive tone for the rest of the day. Plus, when life gets messy, as it inevitably will, you'll have a tidy sanctuary waiting for you at home. And let's be honest, you never want to bring someone home to an unmade bed. That's just a recipe for disaster, or at least an awkward conversation. Lesson number 2, look for people that you can be your true self with. Lesson 2 is a bit more profound, but whether it's a best friend, a mentor, a work colleague, or your life partner, find those special individuals who you can be open, honest, and unapologetically you. Surround yourself with people who support you and give you genuine advice, even if it's when you have spinach in your teeth, your fly is down, or you really got a bad haircut. Life is too short to compromise your values, so stay true to yourself, unique embracement of your unique self. And one of the residents shared with me, I had to tame it down a little bit, but it took me 3 tries, but I finally found the true love of my life. That's perseverance and proof that being your true self pays off, even if it takes a couple times. Lesson number 3, this one's a hard one, you are not the center of the universe. The center of the universe, seriously, they really wanted me to express that. It's easy to get caught up in your own lives and think you are out there alone, or maybe even the world revolves around you. But one wise resident reminded me to cherish your connections and never underestimate the power of kindness. Don't take yourself or life too seriously. And when you get that juicy gossip on Facebook or Instagram, something that makes you angry, take a step back. Ask yourself, what else could this be? The world isn't as black and white as we often think. We're quick to judge and make assumptions, but take time to do your own research and don't ever take anything too personally. Put yourself in someone else's shoes every now and then, and remember, the world doesn't revolve around you, but you have the power to make the world a better place. So as you step out of the halls of familiar Oak Harbor Public Schools, remember these nuggets of wisdom from those seniors who graduated many years ago. Embrace the unexpected and learn to lean on the support of those around you. Always keep kindness in your forefront of all your actions, and powerful force that will shape you in the journey is around you and up to you. Graduates, it's been an honor and privilege to watch all of your growth and achievements, and I speak not only for the staff of Oak Harbor Public Schools, but for all of those around you today. You are a testament of the strength and spirit here in Oak Harbor. So on behalf of all of us here, congratulations to the class of 2024. We are forever proud of you.
Graduates, we have now come to the part of the ceremony you have been waiting for. Dr. Cus-Cybula, I hereby certify that these students gathered before me have successfully completed all of the graduation requirements established by the State of Washington and Oak Harbor Public Schools.
Oak Harbor Public Schools Board of Directors, I certify that these graduates are indeed ready to receive their diplomas. Please help me to welcome Associate Principal Mr. Otterbach to the stage, as well as Board President Lynn Goebel, Director Nikki Tesh, Director Sharon Jensen, and Director Josh McLean for the presentation of the names.
Jerome Wood Pena.
Maggie Root.
Sophia Melisic Nguyen.
Riona Shields.
William Gray.
Jacob McKenzie.
Josiah Villano.
Jarrett Jethro Guerrero.
Ashley Roundy.
Gracie Sika.
Leslie Miguel.
Jasmine Phillips.
Tyler Leonard.
Ryan Thompson.
Brianna Richard.
Frieza Castillo.
Theron Hole Walton.
Caden Guy.
Peyton Searing.
Danielle Canterman.
Carter Parker.
Annalise Servadius.
Cody Sullivan.
Porter Hendricks.
Levi Bennett.
Anders Spencer.
I would like to mention to all of you in the audience that these photos will be available. You can find the link and access them. Next student is Keith Jones.
Alberto Vergara Merson.
Khalil Jones.
Jaden Timpog.
Kayla Turner.
Lauren Lopez.
Ariana Anderson DePath.
Jameer Dane Hoya.
Vienna Bolden.
Callie Preddy.
Samantha Ross McMahon.
Savannah Beauvais.
Savannah Sullivan Garcia.
Kiara Bagasan.
Joshua Haynes.
Elias Acosta Barajas.
Cello May Hugo.
Jalmoz Joseph Ginto.
Kirsten Tyson.
Kirby Santos.
Kelly Carlson.
Danielle Ramsahai.
Jordan Wood.
Zaviera Francisco.
Savannah De La Rosa.
Madison Dodson.
Lola Chargaloff.
Tori Shepard.
Layla Dominguez.
Aiden Iribaria.
Emu Ujing Argel.
Vanessa Cisco.
Cole Davis.
Sean Calobier.
Aaron Bates.
Landon Kiefer.
Jordan Garston.
Dylan Roberts.
Mika Amadio.
JC Ray.
Sabian Martinez.
Jacob Guzman.
Ethan Mirabulli.
Aiden Finley.
Hannah Kunkel.
Halen Adams.
Macy Oliver.
Hannah Hughes.
Aiden Hawkins.
Julian Rosani Paraiso.
McKenna Hovis.
Annabelle Suto.
Lenicia Robertson.
Riley Burlington.
Aoi Lynn Conto.
Sienna Chris.
Kenzie Bowen.
Kimber Butler.
Sadie Petticlair.
Kylie Carmen.
Zoe Beaver.
Allison Elliott.
Mars Roeder.
Zoe Beeman.
Yvonne Ashley Ventura.
McKinley Parham.
Claire Paul.
Ava Lang.
Kylie Crownholm.
Jennifer Bernal.
Aaron Contreras de los Santos.
Connor Norman.
Alex Jenkins.
Jacob Figuarelli.
Jackson Wesley.
Daisy Lemley.
Gabriel Hawking.
Wyatt Waldron.
Sean Gaylor.
Brody Snyder.
Matthew Garston.
Kendall Fierro.
Tyler Hall.
Adam Nervik.
Lauren Mars.
Bella Treese.
Jake Blackwell.
John Culligan.
Connor Berry.
Mason Berry.
Lucas Garcia Rhodes.
Carly Van Giesen.
Austin Thayer.
Landon Stadler.
Dylan McCluskey.
Cameron Hansen.
Viviana Moody.
Talia Everett.
Verity Mirth.
Jocelyn Halilo.
Michaela Castillo.
Jaden Clark.
Adriana Lawrence.
Julian Lowry.
Jillian Beach.
Aristine G.
Matthew Ackerman.
Nolan Saltonstall.
Sophia Christofferson.
David Brown.
John Lennon Rye.
Juan Aguirre.
Ashley Burns.
Olivia Soto.
Chelsea Jury Cowie.
Maya Storer.
Analia White.
Christine Bicalso.
Isabel Lindo Strunson.
Faith Nowicki.
Katie Tubar.
Jonna Ordonio.
Alira Padamata.
Vivian Hawk.
Joshua Villanueva Besti.
John Moore Callie.
John Wynne Johnson.
Elijah Casqueta.
Catherine Dutra.
Ashton Bailey.
Cadence Metters.
Jeremy Taylor.
Taylor Dougherty.
Zakai Rudder.
Bradley Eddy.
Jacob Caleb.
Olivia Rolfe.
Haley Holbrook.
Kayla Bodenhafer.
Tony Valle.
Mikkel Green.
Zacoby Martin.
Erilyn Hover.
Aiden Lewis.
Kaylee Crosby.
Bryson Harper.
Young Huynh.
Eric Ward.
Jonathan Tyler Davina Gracia.
Aiden Paul Bunkaya.
MJ EP.
William Hupfauer.
Jose Miguel Portillo.
Jacob Ashbrook.
Michael Lopez.
Thatcher Tennell.
Lauren Dutton.
London Sullivan.
Kyle Harker.
Brittany Day.
Ray Johnson.
Nicole Conklin.
Tayshawn Boltus.
Caleb Fritz.
Owen Johnson.
Connor Bash.
Lauren Rico.
Taylani Clark.
Yoselin Guinza Alvarez.
Choicy De Jesus Solano.
Elisa Gama.
Luke Roberts.
Aiden Milligan.
Luke Thomas.
Caleb Windling.
Daniel Hughes.
Ethan Oliver.
Natalie Shattuck.
Nicholas Mizak.
David Smallwood.
Jesse Aguila.
Brian Darby.
Bentrix Simmons.
Kai Sisto.
Odysseus Nicolaides.
Diami Silva.
Sarah Feist.
Nadine Martinez.
Gina Schneider.
Gabrielle Paquette.
Josiah Douglas.
Noah Smith.
Joshua Trigg.
Donovan Brown.
Tyler Caseta.
Samantha Guerrero.
Jeremy Williams.
Demetrius Ashcroft.
Zoe Lindstrom.
Cheyenne Rain Publico.
Jason Luna.
Ian Bates.
Montserrat Cruz Alacone.
Daisy Sanchez Rodarte.
Sean Navarro.
Algin Torres.
Julian Wilson.
Branson Turner.
William Carmen.
Connor Banta.
Noah McGinty.
Jack Rafferty.
Sophia Noel Malaka.
Lauren Broberg.
Declan Johnstone.
Dust Rogers.
Mashira Takoro.
Kaylin Mellon.
Zoe Denise Castillo.
Daniela Velasco Marino.
Deshaun Marquez.
Claudette Taylor.
Makia Yumle.
James Nomer Petamonte.
Sean Jesvert Medal.
Aaliyah Trish Maddox.
Camber Hoffman.
Elijah Giuliano.
Maya Bono.
Logan East.
Christian Hearn.
Maya Nottingham Lindsay.
Sydney Swank.
Heidi Hogarth.
Jocelyn Etherton.
Jameson O'Hara.
Grace Rogers.
Emily Huvello.
Ethan Fields.
Gracelyn Miller.
Kylie Solera.
Hayden Strider.
Megan Gleisner.
Sarah Kelly.
Lindsay Shear.
Mackenzie Matthew.
Samantha Brinker.
Reagan Cantrell.
Esme Wade.
Cedar Shawi.
Emma Oaks.
Grace O'Donnell.
Paige Measley.
Destiny Neal.
Mackenzie Minton.
Malia Kashmir.
Kincaid Cochran.
Kendall Cochran.
Spencer Grubb.
Eclipse Garrett.
Sadie Marriott.
Savannah Dixon.
Annie Shawi.
Ethan Johnson.
Johanna Daggett.
Sarah Dixon.
Haley Jensen.
Emma Eichley.
Bailey Darnell.
Dominic Espinoza.
Elizabeth Merrill.
Diego Suarez.
Aaron Davis.
Christopher Mizak.
Emily Baker.
Christopher Beeson.
Travis Jordan.
Wyatt Kiona Mayoral.
Paxton Rolog.
Gray Morris.
Katie Collins.
Isaiah Montez.
Alexandra Powers.
Ariana Way.
Madeline Bird.
Shania Joyce Medell.
Mary Biss.
Zach Kalatis.
Cage Goins.
Sebastian Hunderfund.
Jaden Betts.
Ace Art.
Jacinda Johnson.
Zephaniah Cruz.
Arden Chatfield.
Jordan Meredith.
Jenna Snow.
Clark Sewell.
Wesley Kramer.
Cadence Selfie.
Megan Hampton.
Gloria Mahoney.
Kennedy Patnode.
Leah Boyle.
Antoine Patrick.
Frederick Bass III.
Evan Merritt.
Cody Lacey.
Jack Molia Purcell.
Joe Betu Purcell.
Derek King.
Brandon Gallmeyer.
Marley Hayes.
Nasir Copeland.
Cheyenne Brett.
Andy Angeles Leonardo.
Isaiah Sink.
Jacob Frisbee.
Nehemiah Fuentes.
Elias Henry.
Thais Harden.
Daniel Willard.
Maria Ortega Valero.
Ava Valancourt.
Michael Johnson Howard.
Jaden Boyle.
Parker Anderson.
Valentine Estrada.
Haley Hettenbach.
Raiden Milleron.
Devon Grove.
Samantha Brady.
Brooklyn Reed.
Jordan Perez.
Kellen Louisville.
Alexandria Ward.
All right, families, please remain in your seats until all of the graduates have exited to the parking lot. Your graduate will meet you outside of the stadium after they collect their caps. It is imperative that you wait in your seats for them to exit so that they can all get out of the stadium. Staff, please follow Ms. Sturman, Shuley, and Voorhees at this time and form a tunnel behind you for the graduates to exit to the parking lot. Will ASB Senior Class President, ASB and Senior Class Presidents Riona Shields and Maggie Root please join me? Graduates, please rise. Please let me finish the whole statement. It is my sincere pleasure to officially present to you the Oak Harbor High School graduating class of 2024, Riona and Maggie. Please lead the graduates in the turning of the tassels. Again, audience, as soon as the graduates exit that gate back there and all of them are through, you may join them out in the parking lot area for pictures and greetings. Graduates, don't forget to grab your caps and all of your belongings.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Grab your belongings and make your way to the staff tunnel in the back, all graduates.